Hi, thanks for tuning in to this One Cool Thing podcast on how to do group grades in an assignment. Have you ever been scrolling through a Canvas assignment, setting it up, and seen this little box right here that says this is a group assignment? Well, this video is going to show you what this means. And let me start off by saying, if you ever have a project in your class where everybody in the group is getting the same grade, you have to learn how to use this feature because this means that when you give a grade for one of the students in the class, it automatically gives that grade to every kid in the class. So this can be super beneficial when you're doing a lot of grading at the end. Now, it will mean that you have to do a little bit of extra work on the front end to set this up, but it could potentially save you time with grading in the end, especially if these are groups that will maybe have multiple assignments in these groups. So let me show you how to do it. So you've done all of your assignment details, and you click on this little checkbox, and you're going to need to name it. So, this is an earth science generic class, so I'm going to say environmental issues project. Okay, so I typically would name it the name of the project, or if this group was going to be doing multiple projects, I would maybe name the group, give them a title. So this is not the title of student groups, but like the project title. Okay, you can allow students to self-sign up, but I would recommend you do it yourself. You can either have it randomly create the groups and require them to be in the same section. Or most often what I do is I'll say create groups manually. Okay, so I'm going to hit save, and now it's assigned the project to this assignment, and that's about all I can do right now. Now, by the way, you can only do this before students submit work. I've found that if you have students submit work and then you decide, oh, I want to make this a group project, it's too late. Canvas won't let you do this setting after students have submitted. So make sure if you think you're going to do this, you do this before students turn in work. Okay, so right now I've created this and I would hit save, but I need to go to another section. So I need to go to people. So this is how I put the students into the group. I'm going to click on people, and right now you can see everybody who's in my class. And then right here at the top, here is my project that I just created, my group project. Now I could have started, before I even made the assignment, I could have come here and selected plus group set, and I could have written in that project title right here. So there's two different ways to go about doing this. Now, once I have the project title, then I need to create a group, or each of the group within those. So typically what I would do is I would say period 1, group 1. Okay, I could put a limit on the numbers, but I don't usually do that. And then what I would do is I would just click and drag the students who are in that group. Okay, now I'm going to say period 1, and I can do this, group 2, hit save. Now the other way, by the way, I can click these little triangles to expand. I can also come here to the little plus sign and I can add those students. So you could imagine if you have multiple classes, this list will be really long and you'll need to organize it period, blank, group blank, all the way down. And so this process can be a little time consuming in the beginning, but then once I've created the groups, it's set. So now when I go to grade this environmental issues project and I enter in a grade for Terrence, Thiago, and Kelly are also going to get the exact same grade. Now, one thing that comes up is I say a group is going to all get the same grade, but then one student ends up, maybe Kelly ends up not being a very good partner. Well, when I go to grade it, I can actually just pull Kelly out of the group and give Kelly his or her own grade. So that's another thing that pops up. So that's basically how to do the groups. In terms of grading, it's the exact same thing you would always do. If you're in an assignment and you click on Speed Grader, you would be able to enter in the grade just like you normally do. And hopefully, maybe you're using a rubric. So I typically, when I have group projects that are maybe presenting in class, I pull up the rubric in class, and as students are presenting, I'm filling out the rubric. So typically by the time students sit down, they've already got a grade put into Canvas. And what I did for one kid, it actually will show I'll be grading period 1, group 1, just like that. So that's the quick overview of how to use groups in Canvas. I hope you feel like you've learned enough where you could begin trying it on your own. Thanks for watching.